Well, Frank Costello died in 1973.
Right.
Uh, he was set up in this private mausoleum in East Elmhurst, Queens.
Yeah, but
And then in
Gigante blew it up.
1974,
Gigante blew it up.
yeah, 1974, Carmine Galante, who was Frank's enemy, when he got out of prison, he bombed the doors of the mausoleum.
They're like idiotic kids. When they're playing stickball on the street, you took my ball. This guy, this is the mentality of this guy. He gets out of prison, but look what happened to him. They retaliated. He died with a cigar in his mouth. And the cigar wasn't in his mouth. They put it in because that newspaper picture went viral. The guys that hit him, because he was sitting in the back garden and he thought he was protected. His three guys in the front let these guys go in because they were coming with him. I mean, the story, and that's why to me, when they wanted to make me 100, Chicago wanted to make, I said, hold on, you can't make me. Talk to whoever you got to talk to. And they'd say, no, we need him the way he is. I'm right now selling liquor in 42 states. My own son said to me, Dad, if you need me to get that license for you, I'll get it for you. Because, he's a NBA, he's got all. I said, what are you talking about? He said, you're a felon. You're never going to get that license. I said, when did I become a felon? My kids think I'm in the mob. It's so crazy.
Well, Chin Gigante,
Right.
who was involved in the Frank Costello attempted assassination.
Right.
He's one of the key characters in this TV series called The Godfather of Harlem about
Right.
Bumpy Johnson.
Right.
And it kind of shows how the Italian mob and the black mob would kind of interact in Harlem and the drug business and everything else like that. Did you guys ever work with the black mob through the course of your dealings?
No, not me. You know why? See, most people don't realize after the Kennedy assassination, I came to New York as a shadow because I was doing so much business for them in Vegas and the Vatican. So I never really came. I kept my apartment. I sent my kids out of who went to Hunter, who went to NYU. It's a great apartment. I got 2,000 square feet. Now that everybody's gone, my dining room sits 16. I got an 8-stool bar with a disco in my apartment. It's still 5 bedrooms. But, how do you get that on a historic block? It's crazy. No, but that's why when people say, this, that, and the other, I came in a lot, like out of respect to John Gotti. I came in a couple of times because one of my closest friends is Joe Watts. And, he said, John, come in, just keep friendly with these guys. I said, I don't really want to. Nobody knew how much money I already amassed. I'm making movies now. After I did The Godfather, 25, I went on to make 46 other movies, 200 hours of television. I felt I was a legitimate guy. I'm done. And then a couple of people like the guy from Florida. He got me involved because he robbed a bank with his brother. I forgot his name. He was running nightclubs, going out with Madonna. And he got caught and he flipped. And he wanted to make a deal, and he did make a deal. And he flipped on some guys. And they said, well, who's going to give that credibility? We can't just take your word. He said, well, Gianni Russo was in the car. So now they come to my house to arrest me. But I was already registered with an attorney. So they had to call my attorney and say, tell Gianni Russo we want him in New York. He's got to turn himself in. So when Barry called me, I said, I'm in Italy. He said, you're not in Italy. I said, Barry, I'm in Italy. I was in Italy the next morning. This was on a weekend. I didn't come back for 22 months, 24 months that time.